I think it's very odd that we are somewhat relieved in America that this is not an assassination attempt on active military duty members protecting our most precious city, Washington, D.C., and instead it might be an Islamic terrorist. Now, what does that say about our nation, that we're relieved that it's not a result of the political rhetoric and political violence that has emanated the United States of America? It's sad that here we are on the eve of Thanksgiving, and two families in West Virginia are racing to the bedside of their loved ones in Washington, D.C., apparently because of an Afghan national. We'll wait and see what happens. In the meantime, we've got to do our job, as you were talking about, bringing the rhetoric down so we don't have other incidents. We don't have an attempted assassination again of the president, or another assassination of someone like Charlie Kirk.
Back to what you said previously on this show about unity and healing, it really stuck with a lot of us. It feels like we do need to focus on unifying, but instead, it's likely we're going to see a lot of finger pointing. It's only been a few hours. We're already seeing the discourse. It seems even more tragic, like you mentioned. This is happening the day before Thanksgiving, when we're supposed to be sitting down with our families. As we take a look at this and you sit back and think about what played out tonight, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm kind of sick to my stomach, to tell you the truth. We were enjoying time with our family here. I was in Washington, D.C. last week. I was at the White House. We went out to dinner afterwards and ran into some National Guard members, and I gave them my business card and told them, if there's anything I can do, let me know. I really appreciate their service. I'm glad that President Trump is sending more National Guard troops into the District of Columbia to help protect the citizenry there and clean up the streets. It's been widely effective so far in the months that he's had the other National Guard members there. But it's sad that we've come to that point. And as we go back and work feverishly to try to get the 9 remaining appropriation bills done and avoid another government shutdown, which I think led to a lot of heated rhetoric on Capitol Hill, we've got to remember that we work for one person, and that is the constituent in our district who pays our bills through taxes and who deserves our respect and our action in Congress to actually get things done. I think if we saw more progress in getting things done in Congress, we could bring the heat down a little. But it's going to take, I think, both sides, and I'm not here to do whataboutisms. I'm not into that, but we've got to remember who we serve. Let's quit putting the focus on us, and let's put the focus on the American people.
How do we do that when we see so much finger pointing with our politicians? Do you think we can ever get to a situation where we can move past the name calling and truly, to your point, listen to what constituents are saying, to what lawmakers are saying?
It takes a little guts, I think, on both parts. I think we've become so factionalized now, the Republicans against the Democrats, and even within our parties, different factions against one another. We're working on that, I think, with good progress in our conference. I try to go every time that I'm on the House floor across and meet a new Democrat whom I don't know. We're not going to agree on everything, maybe not on anything, but we are in the same body, a very, I think, I'm honored to be there. I think everyone is honored to be there, and we've got to just keep our focus on, it's not about us. In politics, I've only been in politics for 3 years, and it's easy when everyone's calling you sir and making you coffee and doing this and that to get disillusioned about what this is all about. And my wife does a great job of keeping me in check when I come home. But we've got to remember, it's not about us, Hoda. It's about the American people. It's about our republic. And when President Trump talks about making America great again, I know a lot of people that kind of curls their toes. What I'm talking about is, let's make our country the best that we can be so that we can be that beacon of light, of hope, of democracy for other countries to look up to. We have lost our hope in America, and we've got to bring that back.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.